Just before we go to the last question, there's something that I love.
Okay, so we have something there.
What's this?
It's just a preview of what it looks like on the portrait.
On the portrait view, okay.
Yeah.
No, that's fine.
Okay, so there we go.
Are you gonna need? Is it dark? Is it light?
It is a little dark, but are we doing presentations here on this?
In the screen, yeah.
Yeah, so I think for a bit of both. Is it what you sent? Or is it going to be like individual presentations?
It's gonna be individual presentations. We can send you the presentations. What do you think?
I'll need another machine, which I don't have.
Okay. No, that's
another
fine.
laptop just to run through the slides as they're going.
No, that's fine. But in terms of brightness, you can't.
So
get
we can, but we won't then
see that.
See this, yeah.
Nah, it's fine. I think.
So prioritize the actual picture. Yeah.
Because we don't have a presentation.
Yeah, we can always add the presentations in. I think at the end, we will fix it in post.
Because we can send you the presentations. But you need another machine.
Yeah, I'll need something else to run the slides on.
Okay, that's fine. I think.
Yeah, if there's another laptop available, then.
I don't think so. No, that's fine. Okay, no, that's fine.
All right. Yeah, maybe let's brighten up the thingies.
So now you can go around and tell them which direction
How is it? Now we can't even see.
Hold on.
That hasn't changed. Okay.
It changed slightly. What's it looking like? Yeah, it's coming. It's just delayed.
That's fine.
This is fine.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Are you streaming now?
Yes, we
It's
are.
running.
We are live right now.
We are live.
Okay.
How's the close up? In terms of
Right now it's on wide. It's delay. Let me. Oh, hold on. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's fine.
To make sure that you can see to their people, right? So this is the bigger workshop, smartphone content creators workshop. And please, before we go anywhere, if you want to use the bathroom, go right straight. The first one, is the female, then you cleaner AMG. So I'm going to go now, this is the routine melody, which I 69 years, and you tell them about the website. It is a workshop, so you guys can take whatever content that you want to take. And I'm so disappointed. You know why? I'm going to go and know and shoot. I'm going to go to the gallery. What are the things about content creators? Who's a gallery? I'm going to go down. You can learn. You are a content creator. But I love that ukuthi manje ake uzwekile nje ukuthi nomuntu bese ufika uyadla nje uvula ifridge lapha ukhipha loni awazi ukuthi sisebenzisa umenzelo vele sibambe nje the way ingakhona yantona. So many speakers are going to be joining us today. Abantu abayinfluential, Johnny Slash is here, as you can see. If you want to get to know more about the business side of things, Ulandu is here as well. There are so many people that are here. I think in Monile, Ufkabelo, but there's a short guy, and as this from Saturday, or especially or so feel free to ask any question. But before we start, I wanna know something from you guys. What is content creation? Or what is a content creator? I see a lot of people are using H as a content creator. But do you know what a content creator? Can you just say one person to answer that? Anyone?
Share a bit of your soul for something that it's just sharing maybe a lifestyle, sharing
Okay, fair enough. But now, do you plan your content before Kano shooter or Rufana Namaji? Maskara, that's your card. As editing next. That's card. As card. Why not? It is a card and you play the content. You don't play. I want to get to know you. I want to play. I'm going to tell you why
we're not playing like go Alex FM. I don't play on I just take it and make it. This one
you mentioned this word edit. I think there is someone who's going to tell us why do we have to edit and what's the importance of editing. I used to edit back then, but manje, I don't do that anymore. I don't know if I'm lazy or yeah. So normally, what I've noticed is guys are content creators and who are getting the content part of things are the content creators. So can I just have one person who take about I think it's one in two, if I'm not mistaken, right? Can you just tell me, Uti, or tell us, Uti, why do you want to get into the content creation? And how do you plan moving around the content creation?
Are you trying? You can't get it.
And now I think there's only we are like 30. Let's say we are 13 this month, right? And out there, who's that's in a city, but you want to dance for millions and millions of people. Or you're still learning.
like I post with a few videos. I have a few
Oh, iyasikhasi. Yami iyasikhasi nje. I could be walking around the streets of Alex and I'm taking a photo. I'm sorry. But omunye umuntu will be like, hey, le one lena yenzani? Why yenza so? But mina I know behind it ukuthi kunabantu abangazi ama-double, for example, ekhasi. And I'm there to ayiyana nje. Lapho ayisho indaba yama-double story. What story as they are not just double story, but they tell a story at the same time. I mean, content creation is also about storytelling. So, for example, I'm a double story. Have you ever wondered why is not a double story? How many acres compared to Amaka? Have you ever wondered? That is under economics. There's no space. So, you put imagine open the space. If you didn't understand why I was taking Mama Bill the story, you know why. But here, there are so many platforms that way. You can name them, right? So, okay. So we've got other platforms like that. And when I started doing content, it was everything is alive around you, the content. How what is it? It's content. It doesn't matter which one is the news. It doesn't matter who they are buy the content. And imagine the way I saw someone here, just in connect to Wi-Fi, and they don't I'm sorry. Beginning, so you content about winners, content creation. But no one knows the shows. I'm here spend it without checking next, for example. There's no way which I'm gonna miss. I'm gonna be There's no way which I'm gonna miss. For example, you understand? There is something I always tell them. But they just want to keep you alone to know that nothing from it. So I'd like to know who's your favorite content creator? Okay? Why? I expected unexpected. Okay? Yeah. Yeah.
Why?
Blah. Mfethu phela wena usebenzile kulo nyaka or usebenzile kule nyaka and sithanda ukubonga ukuthi usebenzile. I understand. How many of you are getting paid from any platform for a content creation? I don't know. is going to be having our first speaker of the day. I'll do this is going to be coming too soon. Kuzonifundisa nje izinto I know ukuthi mina ngimazi on a personal level, which is also good, and I've learned so much from him. You understand? I think if it wasn't for him as well, I wouldn't be where I am. Also, by the way, I don't know, you guys know these gadgets? Yeah. You do, yeah? The one is fine. Yeah. Guess what? Ubutulana. Ngapha lezinto ukuthi uzitholele. This one is mine. So we are going to be having our prizes for week. So if ever you have any question, if ever there's anything that you'd like to get to know more of, please feel free to do so because this is a safe space. We are going to be spending 2 days more. Yeah. Today and tomorrow. I mean, something is confusing here otherwise. Today and tomorrow, right? Yeah, today and tomorrow. I'm just trying to get paid. You want to know what you call it? Yo, when I used to hear people not imagine going to get for whatever Chama video, 1 million views. It's not like the until you get started samba nami angazasositha nabantu abarayit bamtshela ukuthi okay sharp now this is how you're going to make you understand. And also there is something mawenza i-content there is something umuntu othi makaqeda iposta manje after an hour wenzani lowo muntu nokuthi akubheka ukuthi community likes. How many of you do that? How many likes you have? How many views I have? So if for example always content show yabona le video leyishala ne sizodlula 1 million views and maybe uzothola a couple of likes. You understand? Then it turns out imagine what is that? It's one of those. Yeah, we continue, but they depress you. Okay, so do you also do that? Do you check like how many likes do you have, how many views do you have? Yeah, I don't get you. Yeah, hey, what is your pay? But 3 likes. Hey, what's up? Having an interview. In terms of the content, right? So we are left with a couple of minutes. Joe Slash is going to be joining us, the co-founder of YouTube Marker. So yeah, the hashtags to use, guys, are very simple. So in case you're going to be taking those snaps, you're going to be taking videos. My hashtag words are simple. The hashtag think bigger, right? Hashtag alive. Hashtag smartphone content creator. Hashtag workshop. Abamilemos. Those are the hashtags we're going to use today. So someone might be about what is that you are doing, and guess what? You might never know. After this one, you might maybe to a bigger venue with our never needs and so on. Each and every company that is there, I will not create and content. So don't look at it as if like when you're just posting content for our class and so on. Those editing skills, you can get paid. There is a company that can approach you and say, "Faith, tell what to do." You understand? So we like to work now. What we do, obviously, you need to align with them. And you need to align and say, you know what? You need to content to be a beauty. And much of my people is like, and so benefit immediately. The content you get paid. You understand? We run Utolo money expand it out, expand the media. It's all what we are doing, which is content creation. When I used to edit videos, actually I'm not video That's what I mean. I pay attention to social media mostly. If I'm saying check my notification, I understand. Then I don't plan content to me. I don't plan my content. My content. Filtered anyway. So in a show, which one day content the village is just like that. Just gonna share last week. No, sorry. On Monday, we had a cleanup campaign, classic cleanup campaign happened. So as we were walking, we saw there was something that was happening in the 40 just catch up. They were big. So the Makoisa and let home we are on the 150,000. If they need to tie every shaman and then I don't think they will be like that. They understand. Okay, perfect. We are about to start now. I think it's only normally in our posting video, what I've noticed is with my following, Tanda, the content will be class. Yeah. So when I'm saying I'm not being, when I'm shooting whatever initial time, I don't let them to be able to do it, to be able to do it. You understand? I don't post about post. If you want to die, I mean, hamburger or something, I mean, and having like that. So, but today, you are at the right place. Right? Okay, so I'm not going to waste any time. He's here, he's stronger than me. His name is Joe Slash. He's the co-founder of Twenty1. He does music, he's a producer, he does a lot of things. So he's just going to be giving us information that this is the first session that we are having, right? So please, remember the speakers, please don't speak. If what you ask when you raise your hand, there, you're going to know what to do. You can change everything. So you guys don't really have to go downstairs. All the way, let's see, there's bathrooms there, so there's no need for you guys to. Are you guys good? I'm good as well. I'm gonna try to be as loud as possible. If I'm way louder, please tell me that. Well, if I'm way lower, please tell me that. So yes, like I said. And I come from called Tumaka music. We also have Tumaka films. And lastly, we have things we run our. So under Tumaka music, we make music. Music is music, and under Tumaka films, that's where we shoot movies, documentaries, music videos, content creation. So we just passionate about creating content over. This content can be audio, content can be images, content can be video, right? Thanks a lot for coming through. I really appreciate the fact that you took the time and ensure that you invest in what you want to be or grow the skills that you guys already have. It means a lot. Just give yourself a round of applause. Just for shining, that means a lot. You know, so I myself advocate for helping young people to grow and learn. So usually in space of creativity, that's where I find myself as well. And I try to learn as much as possible. So I hope you guys are going to learn as well. Feel free to ask questions, everything that you've always had in mind in terms of content creation. Today's the day we're going to deal with all of that. As the answers was now.
but somebody else within us might have a clue. Or we can research, because at the end of the day, learning doesn't end. So we say diploma in English. No, we don't learn. We don't learn today. Most of all, we don't have, right? I started content creation a couple of years ago, and I was inspired by creativity. A whole lot of things that I've always wanted to do, they stem from not necessarily getting opportunities. I started music because I was inspired by other musicians, and obviously everything that you get into, there's challenges already. Either by a studio, even in content creation as well, there's challenges as well. You feel like you need a better phone, you feel like you don't have the correct gadgets. So today we're going to solve that issue or a challenge. I think it's a challenge where you don't have the resources, but you have to use what you have. And also the skills and knowledge that you've done before, it will pretty much put you in a better place in terms of learning and growing. Right? So we're gonna have a couple of speakers. Myself, I'm gonna do basically introduction to content creation. So a whole lot of things, already, but it's always good to emphasize through reputation. That's when you get ideas as well. Like, oh, actually, maybe I'm or I can take this. So it's always good to learn and relearn. So if you feel like some of the things let's say you might pick up something that you I'm gonna do the introduction to content creation, and then later on I'm gonna do filming with that phone. And then we're gonna have Katya, who's my business partner. So we come through and do monetization. We also have Mary Jane, so we come through and do editing with you guys. So I hope we're gonna have a beautiful day, very jam-packed with information, knowledge, and we also need to share skills. So where to start, right? As a content creator, I believe that we already started. All of us, we've posted a picture or a video or a two. Video 1, video 2, video 3, video 4. We are somewhere within the industry of content creation, but we're still asking ourselves a whole lot of questions, right? Where to start? How many of you are actually in a position whereby you find yourself overwhelmed when you go into social media and you find a whole lot of content, and then you try to find yourself where exactly do I fit in? Do you guys find yourself in such situations? Or sitting there in the time? Yeah, yes, you're right. Well, I do as well. As much as I'm already creating content, sometimes it's a bit overwhelming because when you get on Facebook, open a video, a very low quality video with 100,000 views, and then you see a very good quality video with 10 views, and then you ask yourself, how does it work, right? Would see like a video is so if Larry Shikayo, even a views of money, and then here's a team video. What's the catch? Am I supposed to chase quality or what's going on? So those are the things that we're going to talk about, and we're going to find out how do we even get there. Making sure that we get those numbers, right? So I always say that when you start, you're supposed to look for one market and one platform. One market and one platform. Your life is going to be easier when you do so. So in terms of the market, I'm talking about the niche. Niche being people that you want to cater for. Because in this world, trust me, angeke sithande sonke. And asithandi izinto ezifanayo. You know, there's so much that's going on the social platforms. And to such an extent that sometimes you log on and then it's overwhelming. You get one if you want, and then it's like, hey, now, or enough for you know, so great. So as a content creator, you need to have your own market, your niche that you want to cater for and concentrate on that niche. So under market, we've got entertainment, we've got education, and we've got information. Under entertainment, you can have your dancing videos, right? We can have sports as well. We can have a lot. We can have podcasts. There's just a lot under entertainment, right? And then under education, also you can pretty much have podcasts. You can have tutorials. There's content creation. So it's pretty much if you are an academic and you feel like, okay, I want to create content, you can look into what you do on a day, right? And then there's information. Your information will be your tabloids. It can be publication that are known, like your traditional ones. I'm a newspaper publication. Obviously, we're no longer on the traditional media of hard copy. Now on the soft copy. So you do find I'm a news channels on social media, right? So that's part of information because we get information, we get news. So if you are a journalist or uthanda indaba in general or umusakaula, you know, uthanda indaba zabantu, la nabantu khona wena uzifuna khona, then you know you're passionate about it. And then you uthanda because every day when I'm out, you're already thinking what God is providing. You know, so you never run out of content because that's what you like organically. So you need to find such. You need to find your market, what you really like, what you're passionate about. Because sometimes we choose markets that we don't really like. And then in 3 months' time, it's like, actually, I don't really like it. You know, and you shouldn't because actually, I don't like podcasts. And you shouldn't because at that particular time, podcasts were the people. So you need to really find your market so that you don't find yourself giving burnout, trying to chase numbers, or trying to keep up because you started doing something that you don't really like. Do what you like, stick to it, and then you will win. What do you like? You love. Does your content go around with it?